Nearpod is a program that you can use when presenting to do interactive things with the students, share videos, ask questions, put quizzes on top of videos, many interactive things. And recently, you've been able to use the program with Google Slides and just add some additional things. But they've actually made some changes, and so the free license now doesn't allow you to directly work with Google Slides, but there are ways around that. And so what I've got here is the Nearpod system, and normally you press sign up for free, and then because we in our college are Google users, you would press sign up with Google. I've already got an account, and therefore I'm going to go and press this login button and then press login with Google. And this will then take you onto the main system. And what I've done is I've made a presentation already in Google Slides. I've called it Cake Baking 101, and I've put 3 slides in there. And what I want to do is bring this into Nearpod and then add some interactivity to it. So previously on Nearpod, what we would have done is gone to Create and gone to Google Slides, but now a message comes up and it tells you it's a paid for option. So there is a way around this. To create our interactive lesson, what we're going to do is press Create a Lesson. And then we're going to choose Upload Files. Now here, we could bring in a PowerPoint, but we're going to bring in a Google Slide, so I'm going to press the Google Drive button, and it will know what you've recently been working on. And so mine is this Cake Baking 101. So we select that, bring it in as individual slides, and then a few seconds later, it will bring your slides in after it's processed them. And this doesn't take very long. It probably depends upon how many slides that you've got. And there we go. It's brought these 3 slides in. Now it doesn't matter about the order of these, we can do that later. So I want to add some interactivity into my slides. So I'm going to press Add Slide, and we can see we've got 2 tabs at the top. We've got Content, which is just things that students can view, and then we've got Activities, which is the interactive stuff. So I'm just going to press on Content there. Maybe we would like a video, so we'll just press on that. There is a selection of videos that Nearpod themselves actually have, but you can also click on YouTube at the top and then search for a YouTube video. And when you're happy with that video, you just press save, and it will bring it into another window, which will enable you to trim it by pressing this trim button. You can also press Add Activity, and then you can add activity straight onto the top of the video. But I'm happy just with the video, so I'm going to press Save. And now we can see our video has been added. Maybe if we go to Add Slide again, we could add a variety of different ones from here, but I'm going to do an interactive tool, so I'll press that. Maybe we'll do a little drawing activity for the students. So here we could put an image on as a background, but we could just write instructions, maybe draw a heart. And if we wanted to, we could limit the time, so I'm going to press Add Timer there, and we could perhaps give the students 2 minutes to do this activity. And then we'll press Save down at the bottom. And these are then put in there. Now, I've got my title slide and the outcomes, but I want a conclusion right at the end. So all I do to move things around is just drag them. There we go. and you can see it's been reordered. And I'm now happy with this, so I'm going to press save and exit and give it a title. And we're now in the main Nearpod My Lessons screen, and we want to deliver this. So we can go over it with our mouse, and there's a couple of options. We can do student paste, in which case we can give a link to the students, or we can put it directly into Google Classroom, and the students would be able to go through it at their own pace, answering questions. There are certain activities that you're not able to do, such as the collaborative boards when you do that, but the main option that most people are going to use is this live participation. If I press that, a screen will come up, and this is how we can get the students to join us. We could add a link on Google Classroom by pressing the Google Classroom. We could just give them a link, which is the easiest option. Press copy, or they could go to that address and type in that. So what we'll do is set up a student, and I'll paste this link into here. And now if I close that down, the student on the right hand side, they just have to put their name in, and they're instantly taken to the presentation which the teacher is giving, and the teacher can go to the right. The students will all see. We've got a video here. We can allow the students to play the video. Students be able to play video. When the teacher wants to go on to the next activity, they can do with the right arrow button. And now you can see the students get time to do their drawing of the heart. Excuse my terrible heart. And they could submit it early if they want. They've got a countdown, as you can see on there. Okay. We can go to the next slide, and then we've got our conclusion. To finish the session, we can click on Nearpod and click End Session. If you want to, while you're doing your presentation, you've got a whiteboard option, and you can add other activities while you're actually going along. But I'm going to end the session, so press Nearpod again, press End Session, press Yes to confirm, and it will close it for the students, and we go back as a teacher to the main My Lessons page. If I want to look at the reports and things on this session, I just go over, click on the three dots, go to Reports, and every time that your presentation is now shown on Nearpod, you'll get a different box here. If I want to go on to this report, I just press it, and then it will take us to the page, and you can see all the activities and things. If you want to, you can press download, and you can go to PDF, and there you go. You can see the drawing of the heart there and everything. So everything is saved as you go along. You don't have to take any notes as you're going. And so that's how Nearpod is used.